Всем привет. Добро пожаловать на прохождение Alan Wake 2, часть 4. Четвертая серия, 4 выпуск. А заголовка пока нет. Потому что я не знаю, какая будет глава. В общем, это место убийства. Мы пришли вон оттуда. Стрёмные звуки. Кстати, пиджачок у нас из первой части. Кто был автором этого? Кто написал это стихотворение? Я? Он только автор первых слов. Финал ему не написать. Кошмарный свет, кошмарных снов без света тени не создать. Сори. Теперь открылся третий глаз, пролил наружу мрак ночной, и вдохновение тот час накрыло автора волной. Это ритуал, который завлечет тебя. Твои друзья познакомятся с ним, когда ты уйдешь. Неплохой стих, неплохой.
I'd felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead.
Безжизненный взгляд мертвеца, взирающий на что-то невидимое для нас, но в то же время заставляет это почувствовать. Что-то заполнило это место, слилось с ним в молекулах, затмевая твое бессмысленное существование. Возвращая воспоминания, которые тебе удалось забыть. Меня смущает то, что у меня нету батареек. Это довольно стрёмно. Это опять метро. Там что-то есть.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Так, мне что надо сейчас на улицу выйти? Добраться до квартиры.
Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things out there, plotting to stop me, to devour me, become me. Oh no.
Так, а где у нас парламент Тауэр? Добраться до квартиры в парламент Тауэр.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment?
Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Или телефон звонит.
The payphone at the edge of the plaza was ringing again.
Hey, Alan. Thank God he picked up. I thought I lost you again.
Who are you? Why are you helping me?
Did you go deeper? To the overlap?
Are you talking about the murder site? Yeah, I did. I...
That's fantastic, Alan. We're closer to getting out. We're making progress.
Well, we would be if you would answer my damn questions.
Last time we spoke, you were pretty worried about Alice. Did you ever check Parliament Tower? To make sure she really got out of the dark place?
Well, of course she got out. That's why I'm here. That's the whole goddamn point.
Be very careful, Alan. The dark presence is stealing from you. It can already manifest as your double. Scratch will come.
Wait, hello?
Как она может принимать мой облик? Так, темная сущность может принимать мой облик.
Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Так, подожди, моя жена Элис. Типа она здесь? Так. А я даже ее в лицо не видел. Я даже не знаю, как выглядит моя жена. Ох ты, ёпта. Наваждение. А вот и название, собственно говоря. Наваждение. Сейчас напишем сразу. Наваждение. Теперь у нас есть заголовок. Ну пошли, чё? Это моя хата.
Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her?
Подобрать фото для плакатов на выставке. Какой выставке?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before. Alice's video camera. No memory card inside.
Так, найти флешечку надо. Так, видеодокументы на экранах несколько. Основная цель — темные области. Часть первая.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him, one I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do too sometimes.
Я не помню, зачем он в первой части уехал.
About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Грэч. Тип, который в облике, да, Алана.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation.
Инициация.
To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Return by. Блин, ну типа на самом интересном закончилось.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
Yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy.
Да, это действительно звучит как бред сумасшедшего.
It's full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Так, все мы в опасности. Отлично. Ну, в смысле, это плохо, но ладно. Так, это просто безумие. Но это многое объясняет. Так,
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker.
так он прячет страницы.
Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake.
Охотится на Уэйка.
Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Так, не совсем все понятно, но это же неплохо, да? Сага сжигает темную материю. У черпака ведьмы Сага посветил фонариком на странное темное вещество, такое же, как Найтингейл, оставив в морге. Под ним что-то притаилось. Она встала на цыпочки, чтобы разглядеть поближе. Ее ослепило, как солнцем, и наоборот. Тьма застила ей глаза. Внезапно все изменилось. Вещество повлияло на свет. Ответная реакция. Рука Саги дернулась. Сага сожгла фонарик, захотела, чтобы ее луч пронзил темную материю, сжег ее. Так, это нам особо-то ни о чем не говорит, но... Так, давай-ка мы... посмотрим, что у нас по делам.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Ну, понятно, что мы найдем его, найдем и культ. Это как бы, ну, логично.
Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess.
Бля, они слишком быстро говорят. Страницы, которые мы находили, отрывки из трейлера «Возвращение» за авторством Алана Уэйка. И все, что в них написано, начинает сбываться. Но почему это не любовный роман? Ну давай изучать все уж, что теперь.
Nope.
Так, куколки не сюда. Подожди, детские игры.
No.
Но зато вот это связано как-то. Что это делает?
Ugh. Think, Saga.
Это у нас значит одно и то же. История немного меняет реальность. Это постепенно.
Doesn't make sense.
Так, как прервать историю?
That's not right.
Так, страна летчиков уже слилась с нашим миром. Складка.
The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
Так, темная
Wild
обитель.
stuff.
Родное измерение монстров. Так. Ну, как войти, мы с этим, по-моему, уже разобрались. Подожди, я же еще не закончил. Так, недостаточно улик.
Okay, Mr. Wake, I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Так, это у нас трейлер. Так, а куда тебя отнести-то?
The Cult of the Tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're a part of all this.
Так, трейлер. Как в этом всем замешан трейлер?
It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Так, с этого момента вы сможете переключаться между историями Алана и Саги через ведро в комнате уборщика и играть в том порядке, в каком вам захочется. Прикольно, слушай.
Able to escape. The dark presence had stopped me.
Побег не удался.
I had seen the title page of another manuscript, Return. I didn't remember writing it, but it felt familiar, important. I had to find it. The plot board was empty. I would write a new draft of initiation to reach Parliament Tower using another murder site. Scratch was reaching out from the dark place to get Alice. She was out, but still in danger.
Так, я до сих пор в этой темной обители, получается, я оттуда не вышел.
Welcome. Our guest tonight is Alan Wake. This time he wanted to do something.
I was back, and I hadn't forgotten.
Будем
I knew
петь.
how this worked now. I could take control.
Блин,
no
ну
more
это надо
surprises.
заполнить, это надо...
What demons he wrestles with in the dark hours of the night. Together with our house band, the divine old gods of Asgard, we have created something very special. The song is called Herald of Darkness, but I like to call this next segment the story of the journey of Alan Wake, the musical. We just do what we always do. We'll chat, but instead of talking, we'll sing it.
Так, понятно, ладно. То есть, значит, я могу сменить реальность.
It could not be opened on this side.
А, я могу переключаться реальностью, типа, между Сагой и Аланом.
You wrote these pages in the dark place. So why are we finding them here?
I think I wrote them. I remember writing an endless amount of pages, but when this happened before, the pages were being sent from the dark place to help me. Maybe the same thing is happening here.
That's all for now, Mr. Wake. Thank you for your cooperation.
Так, у нас получается новая инфа есть.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Так, культ.
Oh.
Ну нет, это точно там не может быть.
Think.
Так, не стыкуется. Культ работает с кем-то.
Think, Saga. That's not right.
Так.
Nah.
Так, ладно, с этим пока подождем.
Nightingale goes missing for 13 years, shows up murdered, and then turns into a monster. After I stop Nightingale, a rider who's also been missing for 13 years turns up. What's the connection?
Но я думаю, что здесь есть какая-то connection.
Hi, welcome.
Да, привет.
Past favorite Deerfest floats. Go.
The yarn puppet monstrosity.
Stuffed moose and squirrels.
Hello, and welcome.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night. Yes, sir.
Так, нам куда надо ехать-то? Bright Falls.
Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it?
Yeah, Anderson, I didn't want to say this in front of Wake, but are you sure this is a good idea? Going on your own?
Assuming we believe the page, I need to check this out. We need to find the cult. Anyone we meet here could be a member. And this Scratch guy.
The evil doppelganger? Must be true, or else this guy can't write for shit.
The quality of his writing aside, if this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Yeah, but they're taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker?
Yeah, real funny.
Так, это еще какой-то маленький городочек.
The page placed me in a trailer, somewhere in Watery. I should ask around.
Так. Местная.
A vote for Mayor Setter is a vote for everyone. For Watery.
Очень странная. Вообще нас... это вот еще у нас там еще что-то будет. Так, нам надо карту найти. Даже где-то есть карта. Карта вот 3.
Setter is better. I love it when these rhyme.
Hey, where is the time gone? There's just a rigid hustle.
Watery's definitely quaint.
How's it going?
Так, ну, блин, где-то же должна быть карта.
Hey, what did you used to say your dream job was as a kid? I bet it wasn't dock worker.
I don't know.
The flooding is even worse here. More like underwatery. I'll have to tell Casey that one later. Mom's family was from Sweden. I've always imagined it kind of like this. Saunas, lakes. Seems nice.
Так.
They say if a sauna doesn't fix what ails ya, you're a goner.
They also say silence is golden.
Whew. Hot.
Have you heard old Pat's
Так,
radio
подожди.
show lately? I hear he's losing his grip on it now.
Сейчас мы сначала все обыщем, мне потому что надо найти карту.
A trailer park. Ilmo Koskela. He's that tour guide we met at Cauldron Lake. I need to find him.
Есть какая-то рыбацкая типа деревенька.
What have you been up to this time around? There's only so many times I can keep fixing the same hole.
Ништяк, певец, хорош. Так, это нам плохо. Окей, нельзя за вами, спешите к нам в гости. Добро пожаловать в уникальный парк развлечения. Я не знаю, что такое. Я бы вообще не слушать эти песни. Стрёмные. Фильм Томаса. Это читайте на паузе, кому интересно. Мне эти обложки всякие не интересны. Так, давайте, наверное, мы вот здесь захоронимся и, в принципе, тут и закончим, наверное, на сегодня. Или не будем заканчивать? В принципе...
Rest easy, buddy.
Давайте, наверное, еще немножко до следующего сохранения, наверное, побегаем. Разузнаем и закончим, я думаю.
Excuse me.
Так, если здесь поэт... То уборщик поет. Уборщик, который был с салоном. Так, с тобой можно быть? Здесь нет. Уборщик, который был в темном обители. В студии.
Enjoying the sauna?
You bet. The steam is amazing on my creaky old joints. I'm just waiting for Ati to wrap up his show so we can crack open some beers.
I've read that taking a sauna is good for preventing dementia.
Yeah, and so is beer.
Ever heard of the cult of the tree?
The half deer, half man monsters? Oh, sure I've heard of them. They're the reason I can't risk taking walks in the forest anymore. If one of them shows up, how am I supposed to get away? I can't run with a bad hip. I'd be killed for sure. I could maybe use my crutches to defend myself. Do you think that'd work? You're the professional.
Probably smart just to stay in the sauna for now.
Так, ну ладно, здесь у нас ничего такого интересного. Главное не ходить в лес. Блин, у нас нету карты просто, вот в чем беда. Мотоциклы.
Hey, Saga! Over here!
В смысле,
Hey,
это кто?
Ilmo. How did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer.
А, это тип, который в начале был.
Good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you.
Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
You own the trailer park, right? Mind if I take a look inside?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident? I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl lived.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories? So what is Coffee World?
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it? Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides, food, and fun. We even had a real moose. Until recently. Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights motorcycle club. We're busy building the floats for Deerfest. Don't go peeking, though. You know, we're saving the big reveal for Deerfest.
So... your commercials?
They're more than commercials, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and services we provide.
Тут смотри, какая ситуация.
Yako here really comes alive in front of the camera. Really. Fuck
В первой серии, по-моему, в первой серии, мы с ним только познакомились. А сейчас у нас только 4-я серия, и он с нами разговаривает так, как будто, не знаю, блядь, 20 лет мы с ним знакомы, но что-то как-то не то.
Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Yeah, we always thought it was an urban legend. Kids drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but now it's gotten pretty damn real, huh?
It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that.
Вот такая-то и суть. Понимаешь, в чем дело? Тогда-ка мы немножко сходим-ка в прошлое. А у меня улучшение оружия? Серьезно? Да не, мне не хватает, ты чё? Да нет, ты чё гонишь? Так, мне надо в доску. Так вот, они разговаривают так, как будто мы знакомы там 20 лет. Ну или были знакомы. Вот в чем вся суть.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Да, это очень интересно. Так, куда это все засунуть-то? Культ. Так, это точно не в культ. Вот это может быть еще сюда, да, но нет. Психология культистов. Ну куда нашего Найтингела засунуть? Ну нет. Он же был жертвой.
Think, Saga. Think.
Да я думаю. Ладно, нет. Непонятно.
Wake says the story will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction. A trailer park is a good place to look for a trailer. Keep it simple, Saga.
Илма тоже что-то знает, да. Вопрос в том, что он знает. Это пока все непонятно. Так, Логан, часть истории. Ты думаешь, тоже часть истории, да? Да, очень странная херня на самом деле.
Elmo thinks the cult is just an urban legend.
Да, это он пока думает, что это городская
Go
легенда.
bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Sound the alarm, brother. Gather the troops, brother. Yako, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Да, они осознают опасность.
Ilmo made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Light, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Ilma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yako. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now. I need the key to that trailer.
Так, ключ к трейлеру.
All joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yako and I have to head to Bright Falls. The spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there. Call the gift shop so they can give Saga a hand. Yep.
Так, а где, собственно говоря, этот мир кофе? Мир кофе. Вот это что ли? Мир кофе. Сувенирные лавки. А вот карта, кстати. А, вон мир кофе. Ох, ебать, мне вот столько пройти надо. Жестко, ладно, но пойдем. Чё ж теперь? Пушка у меня есть. Пушка есть, патроны есть. Аптечка есть, бейсболы есть.
Flooding did this?
Ладно, что, пойдем в окружную? Что ж теперь?
There's Coffee World. Need to get across the river.
Так, я могу достать пушку, а это уже что-то нам говорит.
What was that?
Как-то темнее тут, нет? Ох, ебать, ты чё, блядь?
FBI, show yourself.
Ты чё такой?
More people turning into Taken. Is this the cult? Or the story?
Да нет, это точно не культ. Так, подожди. Это 100% не культ был?
Another one of those rhymes.
Так, породистый зверь с прекрасной короной по лесу бежит, с нахмуренным взором бежит от охоты меж деревьев высоких, чтобы шкуру спасти. Игрушечный олень, игрушечный лось. Так. Породистый зверь с прекрасной короной по лесу бежит с нахмуренным взором. Так, понять бы. Деревья. А, все, деревья. Олень.
Keep trying.
Так, нет, подожди. Нет,
Doesn't make
подожди.
sense.
Нет. Лось.
I have a weird feeling something's changed. Oh shit.
Что изменилось-то? Ёб твою мать, блядь.
Oh damn. Another charm for my bracelet.
Так, брелок. Спасает от смерти, но при этом ломается. Окей. Так, я же правильно иду? Почему это такое стрёмное место? Охотничий домик. типа сохраночка. Давайте мы здесь, наверное, и остановимся, в принципе. Опа. Листочек. Ну, давайте почитаем. Что ж, Сага начинает понимать, почему Кейси так не любит лес. Деревья здесь производили мрачное впечатление. Слишком много укромных уголков, где можно спрятаться от отголосков музыки, доносишься из парка развлечений, легче не становится. Рассказ братьев Каскелла о том, что Сага и Логан некогда жили в Уотере, выбил ее из колеи. Одно дело сделать персонажем триллера саму Сагу, но включать в повествование ее дочь — это уже за гранью. Впереди что-то мутнело слишком быстро, не разглядишь. Сага подняла оружие и просканировала взглядом лес. Раздался шум. Сага резко развернулась. На уступе кто-то стоял. Не человек, а монстр с топориком в каждой руке. Он заорал на нее. Просрали мы сезон охоты. Так, давайте сначала мы доску проверим. Потому что у нас есть там какие-то зацепочки. По делу о культе. Так, это хорошо понятно с этим. Здесь, как они связаны. Складка. Точно не щелкунчик.
That's it.
Кто изменяет мои воспоминания? И снова детские игрушки.
That's not right. Makes sense.
Так, что ж, давайте сохранимся. И на этом мы закончим, собственно говоря, на местные. Давайте. Всем до новых встреч. Всем пока. Не забудь подписаться. Всем до свидания.